The Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, Kolkata, popularly known as IISER, a Center of Excellence, is an initiative by the Ministry of Human Resource and Development, Government of India. IISER Kolkata commenced its journey in 2006. Its mission is to make education and careers in basic sciences more attractive by providing opportunities in integrative teaching and learning of basic sciences and breaking the barriers of traditional disciplines.
Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, Kolkata was established in 2006 along with Indian Institute of Science, Educational Research in Pune. These two IISERs are the first IISERs which are established and are now completed 12 years of their existence. Subsequently, there are 5 more IISERs which have come up. And I think one of the reasons these IISERs are established was actually to give a science education in an interdisciplinary manner. So this was the main uniqueness of the establishment of the IISERs.
Built over 201 acres of lush green land at Mohanpur near Kullani, close to the intellectual capital of India, Kolkata, IISER Kolkata is the dream destination for anyone who wishes to pursue different disciplines of basic science.
We have 5 departments which are actually giving degrees. These are Department of Biological Sciences, Department of Chemical Sciences, Department of Earth Sciences, Department of Mathematical Sciences and Department of Physical Sciences. These 5 departments essentially give 3 types of degrees. And the first that I would talk of is our flagship degree, which is basically called the Bsms Degree. So we have admissions from the class 12 and they directly get masters, which is basically called BSMS, Bachelor of Science and Master of Science together. So it's a kind of an integrated curriculum, which is our flagship course. Apart from this BSMS curriculum, we also have what is called integrated PhD. So essentially, these are these people who have done BSc in another university and they come here for a course which will directly lead to PhD degree, Masters and PhD. In addition to this, there is a third degree that we give, which is normal PhD degree, where the students come with MSc degree and then they do PhD, where many of them are externally funded like CSIR, UGC NET examination or Inspire Fellowship. So many of them get usually funded. Each of this curriculum, and particular BSMS students, I want to highlight the fact that we have an integrated program, and that is very important because they learn all subjects together. So this is a very important difference from just an ordinary BSc, MSc program that is done in the universities. So the students get a much better feeling. And at the same time, along with the education, they start to do research. So that is also another important flavor.
State-of-the-art infrastructure has been built by keeping in mind the needs of modern-day education and research. The facilities encourage path-breaking research in various fields of science.
Most of the original constructions which are contained in our project in 2006 have now been completed. We have students strength, as I said, 1300 people resident in the campus, about 1300. Most of them, in fact all of them except for few PhD students, all of them stay in the hostels. And we are of course going to build more facilities, but right now all of them we are able to accommodate in the hostel. Apart from that, we have research block. We have blocks where research blocks are quite large, and we have blocks where there are lectures are given. So we call them lecture hall complex. And in addition to this, of course, we have faculty housing, director's bungalow, faculty housing, then staff, non-teaching staff houses, then lots of other facilities for the students. So there is a separate student activity center which has also been built. So I think in a way this campus provides different facilities.
Flexible academic programs, highly qualified faculty, efficient administrative staff are but a few distinctive features of the institute. Within a decade, the institution has gained recognition from national and international bodies, including various funding agencies. A large number of research projects with substantial grants are being supported by various funding agencies. The institute is helping build an incubation center which will promote an ecosystem in translation of science through startups in the near future.
Along with, of course, the students, we need very good faculties. So with the 1300 students, we have currently about 110, 112 faculties on roll. And I am very happy to say that our faculties are extremely proficient, extremely skilled in teaching. They are very good and they take the teaching very, very seriously. As soon as they join, we give them startup grant. And this startup grant allows the faculty to start research immediately as soon as they join. And that is very, very important because this allows them to grow. At the same time, we let the faculty, and in fact we encourage the faculty to write for external projects, external government projects as well as projects from industry wherever their work is relevant. So I think with these, faculties can generate their own money. We get certain grants from the Ministry of Human Resource Development, which also helps us to do research. If you look at our total number of publications, etc., in the last 10-12 years, we have published about 2,300 to 2,400 papers in little more than 12 years, which is pretty good considering that in the initial years, our number of faculty was low in number, and also we didn't have enough facilities. But today I think we have got everything in place, and I expect our research to be even better in near future. Apart from, of course, research, we also want faculties and the students to take interest in translation of research. In fact, with that in mind, we have now set up what is called the Incubation Center. As all of you know, the Incubation Centers are basically to promote early stage research, where we can promote people to translate their research, where obviously the commercial market is not present. So the market is not obvious, but there is a potential for market. So those are the cases people are encouraged to start startup companies or what they call spin-off companies, and the Incubation Center will host them.
Among the faculty members are SS Bhatnagar awardees, recipients of Fellowship of National Academies and Third World Academy of Sciences, J.C. Bose National Fellowship, to name a few jewels in the crown of IISER Kolkata.
Students are extremely enthusiastic in organizing events. There are several events that the students organize apart from sports, inter-IISER sports. Within IISER Kolkata, they are organizing events of different kinds. In fact, very recently, last year, IISER Kolkata students organized the first inter-IISER cultural meet. So that was a very important event. Internally, they also organize a literature event, what we call Lexis. So several ways they are trying to innovate their activities, and I think this is very important for people at this age. Of course, we know that students at this age may require help, so we also have what is called the Counselling Service, a very well developed counselling service where we have psychiatrists and basically people who are counselors to help students get through any of the depressions or mental problems that they may be facing.
Here at IISER Kolkata, students are encouraged to take active interest in sports, music, fine arts and other co-curricular activities. Participation at social welfare programs makes them conscious of the immediate environment. At the culmination of the coveted academic programs in different areas, they come out as balanced, complete and responsible citizens of the nation, breaking the barriers of fear and ignorance.
One of the very important objectives that we have is to also promote science culture outside of simple IISERs and to the society. So with that in view, we actually do a lot of outreach activities. So outreach activities is essentially to go out, promote science, organize workshops where we invite school and college students, teachers, to tell them the value of doing science, because this is one very important aspect. Particularly, we are a hub in a way for the promotion of science in Northeast and also nearby regions, but our faculties are going all over the country and doing promotion. We have very good research on particularly arsenic removal of drinking water. So this is a research that we want to translate to the society, for the societal needs. In fact, already a company has been marketing this product for removal of arsenic, and now we want to make sure that the society at large benefits. So our scientists are engaged in this, many of our students are also taking interest, and as I said, many of the research that our faculties and students are doing are not just going to be published, but are also going to be translated for commercial purpose, are going to be translated to the potential commercial purpose, and as well as going to be translated to the society. I think these broadly will fulfill the IISER objectives of first promoting basic education in science with an interdisciplinarity, do high research, and then make translation of research, as well as promote science to the society in general.